Dum dum dum. 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 Ja. Warum sagst du mir kein Klippen möglich? Warum geht das alles nicht? Naja. Macht ja nix. Vielleicht kommt es ja im Laufe des Streams, dass es geht. Erstmal wieder zum Einstieg, wie immer. Ja. Ja, es hat auf jeden Fall Spaß gemacht, ne? Erstmal wieder zum Reinkommen, ne? Pimp, könntest du einmal gucken, ob du eventuell Clips erstellen kannst? Das mal eben kurz unten rechts. War auf jeden Fall mega witzig, Leute. Masi? Meintest du Masi vielleicht? Okay, versuch mal. Vielleicht ist die Funktion nämlich... ach so, okay. Weil aktuell kann es sein, dass die Seite down ist. Weil ja jetzt diese ganzen... jetzt kannst du Clips erstellen, okay. Dann ist es doch nicht down. Monokuma weiß von nichts. Ja, okay, werden wir ja nachher sehen. Auf jeden Fall mega witzig, wenn wir sowas wirklich so fast wöchentlich hinkriegen würden, ne? Lord Weißbrot, sei gegrüßt. Toter Kokichi oder doch nicht? Wir wissen es nicht. Ja. Dann kam ich. Das fand ich richtig gut. Ich fand diesen Dings richtig gut. Diesen Wink mit der Dachlatte. Den fand ich richtig gut. Vor allem auch später dann das Not Kokichi. Das fand ich gut. Aber dass der Pimp nichts sagt, dass ich hier seinen Monotherm die ganze Zeit umfahre, so. So. Aufwärmrunde ist vorbei. What? Hat er gar nicht mitgekriegt jetzt. Aber Pimp, eine Sache muss man sagen, wir können stolz auf dich sein. Du hast heute nicht den Emergency-Button gedrückt, um dich zu verraten. Ja? Okay, Leute, wir gehen wieder in den Fall.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. My boy. Boy. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. My boy. Boy. Reach for the sky, boy.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
Bin ich mir
so
nicht
he
so
could have
sicher.
killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
Nee.
And the culprit must be Kokichi.
Nee, das stimmt nicht so ganz, was sie
We
sagt.
lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
Das ist, there's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It was too early to declare who the victim is. Denn, zu dieser Aussage, die Maki jetzt getätigt hat, dass wir keinen Beweis haben, dass es auch eventuell Kokichi sein könnte. Wir haben seine Kleidung gefunden. Warum sollte er seine Kleidung ablegen? Also, versuchen wir es mal.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no
Evidence for it.
Verdammt. If Kokichi had died, we didn't have found anything of this, but we found Kaito's clothes. That's why Kaito must have been the victim.
Damn it!
A mistake. Verdammt.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Ah, ich sollte auch das Richtige
Kaito was
auswählen, ne?
taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's
No evidence for it.
Aha.
That's wrong!
Ja, Schwimmen ist um die Uhrzeit verboten.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito is still alive. Either way, it seems Maki's hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Hmm? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. The sleeve, da ist ja ein Loch drin, ne?
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me. The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito, if you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
Ich glaub nicht.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Maki's comment appears solid, but I know that it's not. She's wrong. We can't conclude. Moment.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
I'll cut through your words!
Ja.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes. Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? Seems you have made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha, whoops. My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kinda dozed off. That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie! You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
Ho ho.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself!
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera! It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then! Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma! Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Onokuma grabbed the camera from the accessor, hooked it up in the to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible! Why would something like this?
Warum war da so eine Pause in dem Video?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's
Now then.
necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
The murder video has been recorded to them in the monopad. Moment mal, ich möchte mir mal das Bild anschauen. Man kann leider nicht reinzoomen, aber ich bin ganz ehrlich. Ist das Loch auf dem Dings zu sehen? Ich sehe da nichts. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my bark over to you.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us that all that he wants was the that all he did he was the mastermind. That the killing game is over. So what would we gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exasol.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is... you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exasol after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown,
Wah.
to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
I don't think so.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
Da habe ich das Gefühl, dass er sie gar nicht kennt.
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for this situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Yep.
Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
Yep. What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
Anyone?
That's not possible!
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said! I'm actually not the culprit!
Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage! It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
The only option? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Oh, wir haben die Safety
Which
Function,
just
okay.
leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Glaub nicht. Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now. But is that even possible? Und ich glaube, dass das eben halt nicht
There's no
möglich
doubt that
ist.
Kokichi is the culprit.
Weil wir haben die Safety
We all saw
Function ja
that
noch.
footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed.
That's wrong! The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function?
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosoul's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible
Aber
theory
was
for the
anderes
murder.
hat gefehlt.
What?
Yeah, there's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. Seht ihr die Spur? Wo war die auf dem Bild? Weil hier haben wir auch die Bloodstain, also die Blutspur. Na? Die war nicht da, sieht man ja. Die war da noch gar nicht da. Und wir haben die Spur im Badezimmer gesehen. Das heißt, wir haben ja auch bei der Ermittlung davon geschlossen, dass etwas vom Badezimmer hin zum Wohnzimmer getragen wurde, zur Presse getragen wurde. Also von daher stimmt da was nicht. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. Und er sagt das auch.
This is it! There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests the cause of death. Ja, hier, ne?
There! The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon that left a small hole in Kaito's sleeve.
This is it! I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Was meinst du mit spezifisch?
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see.
Ach so, das meinst du,
So
ja.
surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
Wir dürfen nicht vergessen,
She
was
probably needs to
was Kibo
Anyway,
gesehen hat, ne?
about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
Ich glaube, der hat gar keine Ahnung, wovon wir da reden. Weil der war ja bei dem letzten Flashback-Light gar nicht dabei. Muss man ja auch, darf man ja auch nicht vergessen.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I
hat
see,
er ja schon mal
so I'm
gemacht.
the culprit.
Kaito would have been in there, but the murder weapon was a crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the murder.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside.
That's wrong!
Stimmt doch gar nicht. Wie soll das denn gehen, wenn die Tür zu ist?
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit.
Alles
Is
klar.
that it? Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Da stimmt was nicht.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
Oh mein Gott.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows. In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me
does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Well, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am.
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the
I'm the
culprit!
culprit.
Es reden wieder mehrere.
I went to the
I'm the
hangar,
number one
but
suspect, because I was in the hangar.
I was only
are the
harnessing
culprit.
my magic.
What do you mean?
Then
not
explain the
harnessing your
crossbow.
magic?
There's a good
I know
magic
I could have
source
gotten it
around
from
there.
her research lab.
So I went
Then
there
who
and
actually-
Number one
Moment, das
suspect.
stimmt nicht. Das stimmt hier nicht.
And I
I'm
left
the one who
them.
shot Kaito!
Das stimmt nicht, was sie sagt. We should look at the inconsistencies in her testimony. There's a lie there somewhere.
I
Why
went to
am
the
I
I'm the
hangar,
number one
but
suspect,
culprit.
because I was in the hangar.
If
I was
you
only
are the
harnessing
culprit,
my magic.
What do you
Did
mean?
not
not
come from the
harnessing your
crossbow.
magic?
There's a good
I know I
magic
could
source
have gotten
around
it from her
there.
research lab.
So I went
Then
there
who
and
I'm
actually-
the number one suspect.
And I
I'm
left
the
them
one who
to
shot
him.
Kaito!
Fuck. We should look at the inconsistencies in her testimony. Ja, das wissen wir doch.
Went
Why
to
am
the
I the
hangar,
number one
but
suspect?
Wir wissen
Because I
ja
was in the
von
hangar.
Kibo, dass sie nicht mit bloßen Händen so ohne Händen, ohne irgendwas
not
hingegangen
come
ist.
the crossbow.
Sie hat den schwarzen Beutel in der Hand.
There's a good
I know I
magic
could have
source
gotten it
around
from her
there.
research lab.
So I went
Then
there
who
and
I'm
actually-
the number one suspect.
So,
I heard it.
das haben wir von Kibo gehört.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
no. That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me.
Das geht nicht, sie hat die Cosplay-Krankheit.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Jo.
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth! Please believe me!
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
That is true. But we can really trust. Can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously.
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Another
Hat sie
true
recht.
statement.
Sie kann das wahrscheinlich gar nicht bedienen,
And
das
that's
Ding.
all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
To hit Kaito with a crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Could Himiko have done this? That's the question.
I'm not the culprit!
Ich glaube nicht, dass sie es war.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
I agree.
Ja, zu Recht. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie es war.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled.
Jetzt erstmal aufbauen müssen,
Kaito
das
and I
Ding.
learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Ja, eben. Das ist ja das, was er gerade sagt.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She didn't teach me that! Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Asked to? Perhaps the person who asked was... The person who asked was Kaito, maybe.
That's it! Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
'Cause I know you like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
I think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito is trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's the promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. And then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
Too much input.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returns fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's proof of that. Ja, nicht nur die Klamotten von Dings sind betroffen, sondern auch hier Kokichis Sachen.
This is it! Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Maki's been acting strangely. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. Because in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Das ist wie mit Aoi.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things.
Ist überhaupt noch jemand
After
da?
all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal?
Jo, okay.
Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying?
Echo.
We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kein Thema.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
Ja, das ist klar.
His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
Nur ich dachte, der Pimp wird vielleicht nervös, wenn Himiko davon spricht, dass er sich self-wettet.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
It what?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys! The Luminary of the Stars has arrived! This time for real!
What? What's going on?
I
What's
told
going
you, I'm
on?
Kaito! I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito is alive after all. No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. The victim of this case is Kaito. I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die! Good! Good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! All right, let's give it everything we've got!
Der Gentleman von überall. Which one is there? Kokichi. It's Kaito.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
I've got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
But he said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi.
I've got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated.
Maki!
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Why are you so...
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Oh. Alter. Alter. Endlich.
This is our answer.
Mann. Alter Spalter, ey. Bam.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't.
Sehr gut, sehr
But
gut.
The evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
Selbst da werde ich wieder denied, ne? Nicht so
I
wie
see.
gerade, wo ich alles
If that's
weggerockt
the
habe.
conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
Ich traue mir am Kokichi.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you...
Ach du, It's my boy.
Fine.
My boy.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Boy.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then! Let the debate begin!
Okay.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
As if you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Nee, das
So
stimmt
how
nicht.
could they both shoot each other?
Das stimmt nicht.
By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
Wir haben noch 3 Pfeile gefunden, oder? What? What was that just now? I feel like that goes against the information I have.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
Wir haben noch 3 Pfeile gefunden.
As if you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
Das geht
But
nicht.
only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
That's
Stimmt doch gar nicht. Warum finden wir 3 Pfeile?
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him one! Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought 1. What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko is lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. I need to drink. Uh-oh. Gas, gas, gas! Die Rache des Monodam. Ey, der andere hat seinen Führerschein aus dem Yps-Heft. Ich denke einen.